Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Kimani Ichung'wah has been blamed to be one of the leaders in Mount Kenya ambaye anapiga wenzake. He was blamed during impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, and lately during Didi Nyoro's ouster, Kimani Ichung'wah was blamed. So many leaders, so many people within this committees who have been dethroned. Kimani Ichung'wah is the one who is being blamed. Now with this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, there is another blame being channeled on Kimani Ichung'wah. This time round, it is JB Muturi.
Well, Kimani Ichung'wah, I'm not too sure. Kimani Ichung'wah, I'm not too sure on whose behalf he speaks. Because I doubt that he even speaks for the people of Kikuyu constituency. But if Kimani Ichung'wah believes that I was receiving bribes, the best thing for him to do is go and report to the relevant authorities for action to be taken against me. Remember, as Attorney General, I was principal legal advisor to government. As Attorney General, I was not advising individuals like Kimani Ichung'wah. I mean, Ichung'wah, I would advise him quite, wisely to go and seek counsel from elsewhere.
Justin Muturi, the former Speaker and the former Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. Now, there was a time when Muturi confronted William Ruto through the public address and implored on him to address the issue of abduction.
I'm calling upon you now to order an end to these abductions, which you promised, killings, extrajudicial killings, and an open inquiry to examine, inquire into how these things have been happening. We cannot make it normal. We know that these are very young lives that have been taken away.
Now guess what? The person who reacted the most was Ichung'wah. But in Ichung'wah's reaction, it was a bit different because Ichung'wah talked about Justin Muturi kujifanya ni mkubwa sana. Mara he talked about Justin Muturi used to enjoy bribes when he was the Attorney General. Now that he's in a docket whereby hakuna pesa, analialia. That was a statement from Kimani Ichung'wah, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what again? Justin Muturi has offered a perfect response to Kimani Ichung'wah, requesting to know who is Kimani Ichung'wah representing. That was a very, very strong statement. Who is Kimani Ichung'wah representing? Who does he represent whenever he mouths people? Whenever he talks ill about leaders? Who does Kimani Ichung'wah represent? So in this analysis, I want us to explore this statement from JB Muturi in regards to Kimani Ichung'wah. But before we get further, kindly like this video because that is the only way you support the work of our channel. Subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. JB Muturi is a man under siege. But based on his statement, ni kama ameamua kwamba hataanguka peke yake. And these people cannot fire him. Based on what Justin Muturi keeps on saying, in fact, he's the only minister who can speak his mind. Apart from what we saw with Mbadi, Treasury CS, the second person is JB Muturi, who is taking William Ruto head on. But who is Kimani Ichung'wah representing, ladies and gentlemen? One of the members of parliament in Mount Kenya who is not going to be safe in 2027 elections in Mount Kenya is Kimani Ichung'wah. Reason being that, in fact, he cannot even hold a rally in his own backyard. This is one thing that has been said by a majority of leaders from that area, that Kimani Ichung'wah cannot. And we've seen footages sometimes when he tries to hold rallies in Mount Kenya, especially within the KIKUYU constituency, he can't. Why? Simply because when he attempts to do it, there is always booing, heckling, and sometimes the place turns chaotic. So based on the statement from Muturi, looks like Kimani Ichung'wah atakipata zaidi. There was a talk some times ago there that there are leaders who cannot go to their backyard and probably hold some press conference, hold some roadside rallies. One of them is Kimani Ichung'wah. So the big question here, based on Muturi's statement, can William Ruto really rely on Kimani Ichung'wah anymore to protect his votes in Mount Kenya, just like he did when he was fighting Uhuru? Can he really rely on Kimani Ichung'wah going forward? Personally, if you ask me, I think this statement from Justin Muturi imemaliza Kimani Ichung'wah kabisa. Going forward, I don't think if Kimani Ichung'wah decides to respond to Justin Muturi and gives a response in Mount Kenya, in any area within Mount Kenya, unless William Ruto iko hapo and security is beefed up, Kimani Ichung'wah will not survive the wrath of the public. What Justin Muturi is talking about, he belittled it, and he made sure that Kimani Ichung'wah, he made sure that Justin Muturi appeared to be like a laughingstock, whereby his words were treated as very weak. So that's why Justin Muturi, being someone with the experience in politics, and by the way, for those of you who don't know the history, Justin Muturi bounced into politics somewhere in 1999 after a by-election that saw him get to parliament. The first time Ruto came to parliament was in 97. So there was a difference of 2 years. And they have been friends with William Ruto. That's why, despite the fact that people think Ruto will fire him, Ruto is not firing him. Why? Because of the history they had together. Hata na kina Kimani Ichung'wah na Nyoro, hao walikuja baadaye 2013 kwenda mbele. Lakini JB Muturi, according to history, wameanza 1999. Urafiki wao wameanzia huko. That's a long time ago. So they have some political history, political friendship together. That's why dismissing Justin Muturi is something that William Ruto knows that hawezi fanya. But who does Kimani Ichung'wah represent? That is a very big question, ladies and gentlemen. And based on JB Muturi, it's as if he represents the interest of William Ruto, but does not represent the interest of the people who took him to parliament. I'm talking about Kikuyu constituents, you know. So just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about the statement from JB Muturi. Do you think, based on Muturi statement, Ichung'wah does not represent the people of Kikuyu? Does he represent the people in State House only? Just react below in the comment section. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.